let's get everything set up. Let's put that over there. Let's get this. Hopefully we'll, I think we're ready. Hopefully it says I'm live. Oh, 3 viewers already, so superb. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Because I've been having all sorts of problems with the sound on these things. Hi, Johnny B. Oh, hello, Andrea. You're right, sweetie pie. Oh, it's good to see you again, and it was marvellous to see you in the flesh, so to speak, on Sunday. Hi, Johnny B. Good to see you, matey. So, I would start the stream with a fag in me go, so it'd be rude not to do the same on this stream. So, here we go. Let's have a little chit chat first before we start. We're on letter G of the Hidden Gem series, and I've struggled like hell. I'll be dead honest with you. I've been going through these games, and they're absolute majority utter shite, other than the ones that we usually play. But hey ho. We'll go through. I think there may be one or two that may be worth playing for you. Please, if you do have any games in the letter G that I've not covered and you think, oh, that's a hidden gem, let me know. As with all of them, really. What was I going to say to you? What an amazing week we had last week. First ever pub quiz, and I think it went absolutely superb, especially with the lovely Andrea there. On the team, she's got some hidden knowledge, that lass, so a woman of many talents. And we had, of course, Anna, who was amazing, just due to the fact that she turned up. It was rather nice of her to actually turn up, and because she was really ill, and it was and ahhing, but she didn't want to let the team down. So yeah, I was well made up that she actually took part. Had a little chit chat with Mikey Smith afterwards, and basically, if you can hear any bangs and clangs, it's the wife next door. I think she's trying to light the fire. I'm not sure. Now, flattery will get me everywhere. Oh, wonderful, Andrea. But yes, it was I thought it was really good, considering it was the first time we've ever done it. And yeah, I thought we did really well. Really well. Don't know where the guys are tonight. Obviously, people are busy. But following this will be Mikey Smith on Twitter. He will pop in the chat and he'll just let us know what time, well, it'll be when I've finished. So yeah, but it's great to see you guys. It's Johnny B and Andrea and Glenn. Now, Glenn, I hope you're feeling a bit better. You seem to be a little bit more upbeat recently on Discord, so I hope everything's going well for you, mate. And yeah, I know there is one individual who I'm sure he won't mind me mentioning him, who's struggling at the moment. So if you can all give Smooth MJ, if he pops in, some love, that'd be awesome. He's struggling, as we all are, really, with this lockdown. It's all very well being, like I said, on the lockdown, staring at the walls, but with your own thoughts, staring at the same four walls can get really depressing. That's why the solitary confinement was so successful and still is. So yes, I hope you're all well, staying safe, and everybody's just coping really with the lockdown. But yeah, Smithy is a top bloke, Johnny B. He is a top bloke, but I did see on Discord he was struggling, so I thought I'd give him a shout out. He may pop in, it depends on how he feels. So, without further ado, I shall start on with the gaming on the letter G, and I'll be dead honest, I don't think any of these really are hidden gems. I couldn't find one really. One sneaked in later on me that I found that was meh. but it could have been better. So again, the idea is I find games that I've never heard of before, and some of them are French, some of them are Spanish, some of them are I've just never heard of. And the idea is just see if any of them are any good. And some of them are. We found a couple of hidden gems. I know that Zypho quite fancies doing a couple of them. And so what we decided was I had a chat with Zypho online, and we were saying what might be a good idea is that when I finish this, he'll host a hidden gem stream of all the possible hidden gems I found. And yeah, that'll be really cool. But as we say, the show must go on. So what we shall do is I'll just make sure everything on here is set. Yes, 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 yes. Everything's visible there. Lock that in. And that's okay. Yeah, everything's there and ready. Wonderful. And it's nice to see me chat boxes working again. So here we go. Let's have a look at this one. It's called Goliath. It's a French game, and it's a Galaxians clone, 1995, 85, I should say. So let's have a look. And yes, well, what we've got here is. Oh, I didn't last well, did I? Yes, we have a Galaxians clone. It's annoying the sound, but there you go. Very slow, very slow. I've got to say, reactions on my ship, and I wish me bullets were a bit faster. Well, that was lousy, wasn't it? Oh, I get to put my name in. No. Okay. Try again. So here we go. Yes, it's a Galaxians clone. It's a French Galaxians clone. Let me know if you've ever played this or you ever seen it before. I certainly haven't. Ooh, nearly. Well, I suppose if it was a budget game, I would have been reasonably okay with it. I'm not sure if it was a full-priced one. Maybe somebody of the French persuasion could tell us. But yeah, as Galaxians goes, it's pretty piss poor. There was a much better one cut that I covered. Yes, the sound does drive you nuts. Yeah, it's okay, but Battle Beyond the Stars that I played on the letter B is a much faster, much better game. I couldn't recommend this over it because it's just really slow controls, really. The Battle Beyond the Stars is a much better game than this. But this was 1985, but in the same year that Battle Beyond the Stars came out, so there's no excuse, really. Let's have another crack at it now. Yeah, there's the noise are annoying. They are trying to get that droning sound that Galaxians had. Oh, you bugger. I'm doing terribly at this. But, as always, if you want to have a go at this, I'll throw it in my Discord and if by request. It is, believe it or not, this is one of the better games for the letter G. So, now Andrea said she was going to have a look in her collection if there was anything she can remember. Was there anything there that you could remember, Andrea? Here we go. And played a few too. Weren't too bad. Glass was okay. Gatecrasher was another, but May not be watchable, but enjoyable. Now, Gate Crasher I didn't see. I'll have a look for that. I've got Glass on here. It's a strange game, Glass. Well, it's lovely to see you playing along, Andrea. It really is. So you've got all your emulators sources, so you can have plenty of Amstrad action going on. So, yeah. And if you actually look in my Amstrad game suggestions on my Discord channel, there should be some games there if you've not got them in your collection, Andrea, that you can add. But I don't think I've bothered adding this one, really. Oh dear, I'm doing miserably at this. Yeah, I totally agree. I had exactly the same problem, Andrea. Usually about an hour before I stream, I'll go through each of the games and I'll throw out the ones that I can't get to grips with. So that one's Galachip. It's okay-ish, I suppose. But let's have a look at this one. Now then, let's have a look. Did you have a look at this one? This is a Specky Port, but I'm sure this was a TV character in the 80s. Forget, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm sure Gilbert was a. Oh, got a tune. Was a character from the 80s on TV. I'm sure he was. So, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I've just had confirmation. I thought it was. Yeah. But yeah, Gilbert escaped from drill. I'll be dead honest, it's a Specky Port. Oh, here we go. Look at the knowledge here. It's almost like you're keeping knowledge within that brain of yours. Maybe we could call you maybe a keeper of the knowledge. So yeah, there we go. This one's called Gilbert. It's a Specky Port. Let's have a look. Oh, I cannot read that. It's scrolling across the screen so fast. La 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 la. It was a Saturday morning Millennium Dustbin. Wow. There you go, some more knowledge there. Now, if you wanted anybody in a pub quiz, I'd have Andrea. She's got some amazing knowledge of absolute crap. So, if you're ever in a pub quiz, invite Andrea along because she's got a storehouse of useless information, as she proved last Saturday. And so she's got the looks and she's got the brains as well. Well, that's a funky little tune, isn't it? So, get rid of that, and then let's hit that. And here it is. So, this is you, Gilbert, and as you see, it's a very, very poor Specky Port. You can snot like that. You can snot on creatures. And you can go in shops and the likes, but so, as you can see, I'm snotting on various aliens. Bit of a 3D map going on here. I wonder if there's anything that way. No, dead end. So what we got here is like some sort of spider creatures. Very slow sprites. Well, I assume with it being called Escape from Drill, I am on the planet Drill, possibly. Well, you certainly would have to map this one. Or am I just in the same places constantly? Who knows? Because it all looks the bloody same to me. What's a very... Oh, I'm in a shop. Let's go to the back of the shop and see if there's anything to find. I can't go anything that way. There we go. I just keep snotting everything. I think it was the snot that feature that can jump. I don't seem to be able to get past that. That creature must be some sort of monster thing. Hello, Mike! How's it going, bro? Was it number 73? I wasn't sure of the TV show. So come on, what year was it, Mike? It must have been mid to late 80s, surely. Oh, bomb roll. It looks like bomb roll. Quick, get it for the Corona. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're supposed to be doing. It just seems to be constantly wandering about. Seems to be near some sewers of sorts. Oh, no, well, there's a hole. Let's see if I can go down the hole. Oh, I go down the hole, whether I want to or not. Which is rather cool. I'm assuming I'm trying to collect parts for my spaceship because I've got various things there. So good to see you, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you and the kiddies and the other half are okay. That was with Sandy Totsvig, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so it's a bit of a maze game, but to be honest, it could have been a lot better. It could have been done a lot better. Now, can you? It was Get Fresh after number 73 on Saturday morning. Well, I reckon this is the type of game that Clanny would like because he's got some object tastes in games, and I think this would be one of them. I seem to have infinite energy lives as such. It looks like I'm stuck in this sewer bomb. Hello, Jez. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you, matey. We're just having a little play with this. It looks like I'm stuck in the sewer at the moment. Can't jump back up there, can I? No. I want to poo in it. Hello, Retro Unlin Steve. How's it going, my friend? It's good to see you, matey. Hope you're keeping safe, and hopefully you've adopted my method of staying safe by wearing underpants on your head as a face mask. Well, I seem to be stuck now. Don't think I can do anything on that. No. Let's just knock that off a minute because it's getting annoying. See what the chat thing. So, something about Millennium Dustbins or something like that. I can't believe it was the name of the spaceship on Get Fresh. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, well, there we go. Going good, off work for 2 weeks. Oh, you lucky bugger, you, off work for 2 weeks. Oh, 10 viewers, hello, 10 viewers. Yes, you did mention that. Well, now you've got time to sort out my Retro Online membership, haven't you? There you go. Well, no, it's good to see you. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're all keeping things safe and all that. It sucks at the moment, doesn't it? It's really starting to get to me a bit. So yeah, there is much better, but there's also I totally agree with you, Johnny. But yes, that's on my list. There we go. Play games. Oh, superb. Well, have you got any recent purchases now? I know Retro and Limb Steve is always buying stuff. So, anything new on the cards for you, sir? I'll just load up the next game as we're discussing. A nice loading screen. Yeah, I got my Pound 15 handheld. It's brilliant. Oh, is that what you put in Discord? I meant to have a look at that. It's looked pretty cool. That. Is that the one that was like 80 squids or something? Yeah, it sounds cool. Sounds cool. I gave it to one of the residents at work, where I work, but I had a little Mega Drive type handheld. It was only a fiver or something. Wow, it plays Dreamcast and Saturn. Saturn. Now, Saturn is one of the hardest things to emulate, so it must have some sort of at least 2 gig processor in that. That sounds excellent. I'd love. Mike, you had a Saturn, didn't you, mate? What was that game we always used to play on your Saturn? I'm sure it was. Yeah, definitely. It sounds cool. It does sound cool. Yeah, it's certainly one of the types that sounds impressive. If you can emulate, I mean, I'm a big Raspberry Pi fan, and I know that struggles with Saturn. So to get something that can do Saturn and run Saturn games is be amazing. It should do if you can do Saturn, it should do Dreamcast no problem. Because like I said, Saturn's one of the hardest to emulate because of the twin processors it had. Mm. Oh, I can hear the telly in the background. I better keep on playing while I'm talking. Only lots of chatting. So, next game is called Glass. Now, Andrew said she had a look at this herself. Now, I couldn't suss this out. So, I've got time, I've got shields, I've got a glass, it says glass ride or whatever that means. Uh, I've got some sort of alert. Uh, let's have a look. I was saying, whose stream was it I was on? I said the only problem with emulation nowadays is it doesn't emulate when you were sat on the bus going home with your game in your hand from WH Smith's, reading the instructions. That's what it doesn't emulate because you used to, you'd have like half an hour to an hour's trip home on the bus. And you'd be sat on the back of the bus with your mates and all that, and you'd be going through your purchases, wouldn't you? And you'd be there reading the instructions, waiting to get home to play it. That's the only thing about it. Retrocore reviewed it. There's a link, so if you want to have a look at this games machine, there's the link for it. Do us a favour, Retro, stick it in my Discord as well, and just so I can have a look myself later. So. You're rubbish though. Well, I've never played it, so I'm even rubbish. So here we go. So alert, alert. So see my joystick. There's my shooting. So I see you just shoot the crap out of things. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, God, how many shots did it take, these things? Yeah, just get them in the middle, isn't it? And shoot them. Well, these fellas are easy to get. Oh, he says that and then doesn't get them. I hope it's unlimited lasers. Again, looks like another specky port. The only thing maybe different is they clean the graphics up a bit on the heads-up display to be a bit more Amstrad-y. Don't cross the streams. I know. I seem to be getting these fellas, so there's one. Oh, I see one killing him. Yeah, it's a specky without colour clash, that's right. Hey Mikey, how's it going, buddy? Mikey Smith live. The legend that is. I just saw something rising. So all I can gather is they pop up and you gotta shoot the buggers. Oh. There's one. Missed it. Oh, these are popping up and down, these buggers, aren't they? Oh, you got me down. Oh, there's one. Oh, no. The only thing I can't figure out is what the up and down does. Is that like it's supposed to be take you closer to them, or well, this seems to be destroying these buggers. He says as he misses. And then I go on to another zone. And hello to Janie if she's there. Ooh. That looks like a dodge-a-thon maybe, this one. Ooh. Oh, I'm dying miserably here. Oh, come on. Yeah, really bad collision detection on that. Oh, come on, I didn't touch that. I assume you're supposed to like dodge between them. There's probably a path somewhere. Get off. There. Oh dear, look at what happened. I couldn't work it out how you're meant to defend yourself on this level. I know, I think you're just trying. Hello, Janie. Good to see you. What you wearing, my love? Pleasure as always to be in your presence. Andrew says she couldn't work it out. Yeah, it's got to be some sort of maze. Yeah, you just did it. So what did I say? I failed to it and attain the standard expected of a fleet member. With your ability, a suitable occupation would be Commodore owner. That's quite funny. Yes, make sure you tune in after I finish tonight to Mikey Smith Live. You on Twitch again, Mikey, I assume? He'll be doing 3DO games. The good old 3DO. Yep, he's on Twitch. That'll be awesome. Awesome. I'll be there to support you as always, buddy. And the lovely Janie. But yeah, interesting game, this. It's... yeah, my pleasure, mate. My pleasure. When I come into the end, we'll get people to throw links in. So yeah, that'd be nice, that 3DO. Yeah, interesting game, this class. I'm not sure. I'd like to have the instructions for it to try and see what really you're supposed to do on it. But yeah, that one's glass. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's is it a hidden gem? I wouldn't say so because it's unless I got right into it. I don't think so. But it's certainly a longer game than a lot of them. You seem to survive a lot longer. You've got shields, etc. So yeah, so I'd like to maybe have another look at that one. It says I've got 3 nukes. Oh damn! I wish I knew that. So Johnny B's got the yeah. Have you got the instructions there? Oh yeah, yeah, I can see there. There, the picture there. 3 nukes, but I've got no idea how the hell you shoot them. So yeah, certainly something worth looking at. It's going to be. Let's have a look if I can. Let's have another crack at it. Continue mission, restart mission. Oh, I can continue mission, can I? There we go. Oh, there's a change. Is that? I'm trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Well, I don't know what that was about. A radar would have been nice, maybe, but actually you could see where they were. I'm just trying to think what a nuke could be. I'm just trying random keys. No, I can't find anything. Well, I have no idea how you do your nukes. I'll have to yeah, find the instructions for this. Well, what I think I'll do tonight is I'll put the games that I think are worth having a go at on my Discord for yous. This being one of them. And maybe games that need investigating a bit further. So let's move on. Can't remember this one. This is one I should have thrown away, maybe. Oh yeah, I added this one because it was something different. The problem with this, yeah, the problem with this game is it's the same screen over and over and over again. I assume it's some sort of. That's the only screen I know of, but it does have other screens. So you got to, I assume, grab the key to open the door to the next level, which I've done, but I seem to be stuck on that screen. So maybe I'm missing something. Obviously, with it being French, it's hard to read instructions on it, but I'll certainly show it you. So I actually find normal. You've got 3 speeds: rapido, obviously fast, normal, and lento, which is slow. The normal seems to be okay. The lento is too slow. It's I'll show you after I've had the fact. But yeah, certainly different. So this is the screen you start off on. Let's have it. So let's do it normal. Typical. No, my keyboard's not working. There we go. So there we go. That's super fit fast. Look at that. Dead. So you get the key. Oh, I got it. I'll just knock that speed down. It's normal. There we go. So, it's a bouncy ball. As you can see, it's just killed me. You've got 3 lives. Which I'm dying. I salute you too, sir. We Field Marshal in the house. Now, very annoying. Let's go again. So it's basically dodge the ball, get the key. There. So, Field Marshal in the house. Go to the door. But then it puts you straight back. And what it does do, as you can see there, I've just died miserably. Instead of one bouncing ball, we've got two bouncing balls. Let's go to that. Let's have another crack. So, get the key to open the door. Wait for that to disappear, and then I can. There we go. Now I've got to be fast. There we go. Oh, you bugger. So you can see, you got to have your finger on the up key straight away on that level. It's not in tune after a while, isn't it? Have one more go. So up we go, get the key. Wait for the ball to disappear. Up we go to the top and all the way across. There we go. So now, there we go. Now we have two balls. I think that's hopefully a safe spot there. I can get across. Get the key. Bear in mind I've got two balls going on, so I think you'd score to be tied to some sort of timer, wouldn't you? Oh, there we go. There we go. Look, three balls now. Oh, and he got me. Oh, and he got me again. So yeah, obviously that's the aim of the game really, is to grab the key, dodge the balls. So it's okay. It's I've seen worse. It's tough. It is tough, and again, it's something I've not seen before. And it was 1986, which is a pretty early game, and so it goes pretty quick, especially on the fast mode. It's there. How fast that is. Look how fast that is. Dead. Look at that. Insta-death. Insta-death. So I assume what you're supposed to do is start off on the first one as slow, then go on to normal mode, and then on to fast mode. But as I said, the slow mode is really slow. Yeah, you get more time to move about, but oh dear. Even I find it boring at this speed. Let's wait for him to go by. Here we go, and across to the door. We go straight up, and then we get straight across to there. And wait for them to go by. And then we go and get the key. It is a bit slow, this, isn't it? Oh, crap. So what's going on with his legs? Just stay at them legs. Oh, I'm dead. I've done the same thing again. And I'm dead. So there we go. There we go. Strange game. Very strange game. Called Gobbly. Don't know what that means. But there you go. Spanish, I think. This one, did I say French earlier? It was Spanish, I believe. So let's have a look at the next one. What time are we? Oh, we're doing fine for time. We're doing fine. We'll leave that one to last. Now then, here's one I've never seen before, and it's not too bad. Called Goliath. Again, French, 1986. That tune rings a bell. So I'm just listening to the music there to see if I can recommend it. So this one is a Zaxxon clone. So there's the high score table. And press fire, and there we go. Now, the only problem I have with this is I can't find a way to change my altitude. Now, there's got to be a way to change that. So, but I have no idea what just happened. So there's got to be a key to change an altitude. So let's see if I can have a quick scan on the keyboard and see if that gives me anything. So I'm hitting keys randomly. Hitting keys randomly and nothing. So I don't understand how you change an altitude. But we shall continue. Why did that happen? I tell you why that happens. It's your laser. Your laser overheating. That's what it is. So that's some sort of shield you've got. You see, E, is that for energy? Is it for... yeah, whatever. Yeah, maybe there isn't. Hello, OSG. How's it going, my friend? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Excuse me, I've got a bad cough. So we're smoking. God, that's an annoying tune though, isn't it? It's not that for a minute, it's an annoying tune. Well, hello OSG, good to see you. Good to see you too, Field Marshal. Yes, very oh for God's sake, I can't stop coughing now. You have to excuse me. Yeah, it's never seen this one before. Trying to come to grips with it. It's okay. It's I just expect with it being a sorry, I do apologise for my coughing. I'm having a coughing fit now, typical. But yeah, I hate it when you pick your coffee cup up and it's empty. I do, OSG, I do. I can't stand it having an empty coffee cup, especially when you start having a coughing fit. Sweetie, are you in there? Vicky? Sorry, can you get me a drink of water or something? I can't stop coughing. Thank you, love. Sorry, I just get a drink so I can hopefully stop coughing. Yeah, Benelli. That's what I need, some Benelli. Can't stop coughing. Yeah, just need some more facts. Yeah, have a few more facts, she says. Oh, that's better. That's better. Oh. Yes, Mikey is on tonight. He's on after me. Yeah. Is it the Corona? Yeah. Cavonia or Coronia? So that one's called Goliath. Yeah, certainly something to look at. Have a go maybe yourself. I shall move on because I am aware of the time. On to the next one. Now then, this one I think was more like a demo. And it's a very odd game. It was a 1990 game. It was called Good Moon. What is that icon that you have in your obs? Is it off a videotape? Funny you should mention that. If you actually have a look at the background, there we've got, yes, HD. My brother Mikey, who was in the chat, he may have be seen to, but he did this one as he got like logos off video, 80s stuff, cassettes, video cassettes, that kind of thing, and he put them all together for me. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it was a VHS tape, and yeah, we just fancied a little bit of a change. Scotch, possibly Scotch, yes. Yeah, we just thought we'd do something different for a background. It's very 80s looking, so yeah. And if you notice, the Yellow Belly A to Z Games is in the style of C&VG, computer and video games. So we robbed that idea as well. So re-record, not fade away. So yeah, we just thought we'd have a little bit of an 80s theme backdrop, something different, and you'll see obviously there we have underneath me the Bug Army logo, which I encourage everybody to join the Bug Army and get your merch, etc. I'm not wearing my stuff tonight. I've been painting again in the shed, finishing that off. I've covered in all sorts, well, cleaning mainly, up outside. And yes, get your Bug Army merch, get your t-shirts, your hats, your cups, whatever it is, and obviously subscribe to the awesome Nova Bug, and who I apologise for not being able to come on stream last night. I didn't finish till late. So, is it a shed or a summer house? Well, mine's a shed. You see, I am northern. I have a shed. I'm not like you know. It is what it is. It's a shed. It's a brick shed. And it's got tiny, tiny windows. Oh, according to Novabag, is trying to educate the Specky but fanboys earlier about the joys of the CPC. Indeed, life without colour clash. So yeah, it's a brick shed. It was an outside toilet, and a coal shed, and then a normal shed, and it's all been knocked down into one. And yeah, it's been doing. Now, Novabug's saying he's working on a special video tonight, hopefully done tomorrow evening. That'd be awesome. Hello, no, don't you worry about it, Zypho. It's you're in the middle of a load of crap. No, you don't you worry about it, buddy. Crap's crap, and you have to get through that. Yeah, so no, by all means, mate, you carry on with what you have to do. You can always catch it on rerun if there's any games that might interest you. I'll throw in the Discord for you as I did last time. Just give me a shout. But yeah, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for just popping your head in. That I appreciate that. So no, I think this was a demo. It was 1990 by Black System. Never heard of them before. Jolly little tune. Now, the key to this game, it's from what I can gather, it's pretty simple. You get these rods, all these plants, and you take them to your spaceship, avoiding all the nasties. So there's you. So there's the rods as such. And you scroll. Oh, you see, and you have to try and avoid the nasties. Oh, dear. There's rocks and all sorts. There's a spaceship, and you get your points. Now I'm doing miserably here. A jolly little tune. Game over straight away. Well, yeah. I don't envy you one bit, and I would certainly not entertain that. I think I'd rather gouge my eyeballs out with a blunt spoon. Yes, it's moments like that when you realise, why the hell did I volunteer to help on this one? So it's quite a little different, really, game, if you wish. So a little bit like Hunchback back in the day, but with a space theme. Oh, damn, I'm not doing too well here. So there's those like rods. It would have been better if they were a different colour. So you collect them, and game over again. I should imagine it's a case of who's in the forefront and who isn't, who gets more screen time, who doesn't. So it's a cute little game. I'd actually say it's more of a demo. It's more of the type of game. So if you actually paid for this, I don't know if this was commercially available. I'd be gutted if I paid more than $1.99 for it. I'd be cutting at that, to be honest. I mean, don't forget, back in the day, £1.50 you could buy a pack of 20 fags in the 80s to 90s. So yeah, very close. There you go. Yeah. It's yeah. Oh dear. We haven't. I had a quick scan through them beforehand, and there's nothing that I would consider a gem tonight. There's some interesting games, so I'll just move on from this one. So got to keep an eye on the time. So there was one by Codemasters, Grey and Fall or something it was called, but I couldn't get it to work. And yeah, 20 fags for 150. Yeah, they were the days. So here's a little one, interesting. Now let's have a go at this one. Now I just found this one cute more than anything. It's called Gundogs, and basically you are a Gridget. Yes. Yeah, this is where Zypho and Nova would get their revenge on all my comments on their videos. They basically everything I say they can send it back. So the idea is you're the dog, Green Beret. Oh, I know. I'm trying to avoid the games that people know. So basically on this game, yeah, hashtag OSG. Sorry, exclamation mark OSG, exclamation mark OSG. So yes, I do apologise for that, Zypho. I just couldn't get enough of it. So basically, you got to shoot, and then you control the dog. Now, I assume it's a two-player game as well, but you play on the right-hand side most of the time. I just found this very, very cute more than anything. So let's hit fire to start. So that's me. I'm on the right-hand side, and yes. Oh, no, you get 2 shotgun shells per round, obviously, per animal going past. Let's see if I can get him. No, can't. Couldn't hit anything. You see, I've had my 2 shots, so the other player would have a crack at it. God, I can't shoot anything, are they? Are they drums of chemicals? Yeah, you think? I think they're supposed to be logs, to be honest. Yes, I did watch the replay, Nova, and I did, yeah, very well done. There was there's a game. I was thinking of exactly the same thing. I think it's like some sort of Dungeons and Dragons type game. Yeah, exactly. Where is the crosshair? There we go. Hey, finally I got one. So now I can control the dog, and I get it, and I can put it in the box. There we go. So I got 40 points for that. So I should imagine as a two-player game this would be okay, but yeah, it does need crosshairs. Definitely needs crosshairs. See, still control the dog. So it's a very slow game, this. Got it. Oh, so I now control the dog. And I go, get in the river, grab the duck. Yeah, but there was there we go. There was what's it game? Like a Dungeons and Dragons type game. You had a dragon on the front and you can't get it to run. Oh, what's the hell's this music? I like this too. Johnny B likes this game. Good. Right, so here we go again. So, missed. As a two-player, no, not Thanatos. It's oh, it famously doesn't work on whether it's just on emulation or not. I'll dig it out and have a look on your Discord, and I'll throw it in there. The title of it. It's one of them games that I tried to play on emulator and I just couldn't get it to work. And yeah, it needs the crosshair, doesn't it? Let's be honest. It needs some sort of crosshair to kind of give you an idea, really, of what you're doing. So, oh, I got it finally. Oh no! You got away. After all that, you got away. Oh, look, there's a fishy there. I wonder if I can get the fish. I'll control the dog. Oh no, the fish. Oh dear, the fish has eaten me dog. Yeah, I'll let you know, Nova. I've killed my dog. Oh, look, oh, there's my dog. So I can grab that one, put it in the box. Cool. And I can send my dog up there. Let's get that one. Yeah, it would. It would be awesome, wouldn't it? I'll let you know, Nova, as soon as I can remember. I'm just watching the time. What we shall do is we'll move on to the last game, onto the letter G. There was a couple of others. One was called Gunboat, but I couldn't figure out how to operate it, and it was terrible. And there was one called Greyfall. Again, it looked okay. It was an 87 type game, but just didn't grab me. So last one is called Galactic Conqueror, and it's a Titus or Titus or Tietus. game, and it really it's a shame. It could have been better. It could have been better, this one. Oh, right. Thank you, Andrea. I shall open my Discord and have a look before I end the stream, just for you, my love. Titus is in the fox, indeed. So what you do is, there we go. It's a 3D wannabe game. Bit like ye old, whatever it's called now. So, see if you can. It really could have been better, but it's, yeah, Afterburner 2120, exactly. Exactly. It's an Afterburner wannabe, could have worked. It's mainly a high score shooter, really. You're going for high scores. So, and you've got so much energy, so basically shoot everything until you run out of energy. Shields, if you wish. So if you try and turn while you're low on the ground, it tends to zap your energy. It's a good effort, I would say. A good effort, the concept's there, it just feels unfinished to me. But, interesting game. So, on to the next part, I assume. There. Well, there's nothing really there to say, oh, well, you've advanced on to the next bit. But again, I reckon it's a good effort. Concept's there. It's a tried and tested concept. Oh, as he barrel rolls, look at that. You know, you can do that. It just needed to be finished, really. It's like they spent all the time on the graphics, getting it all working, and then decided they weren't going to have any background. So OSG likes this one. For you, OSG, I'll put it in my Discord and put this as my, I think that, yeah, could do with some music, as my potential hidden gem, really. It's certainly interesting, and it's a good effort. As he barrel rolls through. Look at that, that's fun, that. Just for the barrel roll. If they had some sort of scenery, it would have been nice, but that I assume that's what I mean. It feels unfinished. I assume that would have just slowed it down and made it maybe unplayable. So they just thought, stuff that. We'll just throw this out. There we go. There's a barrel roll just for OSG. So I can fly sideways as well. And as I said, if I... Oh, there we go. Here we go. Now where am I? Oh, I'm just in space now. Oh, excellent. But there we go, lots of ball rolling. So yeah, I think this is the hidden gem, maybe, guys. It's the best of the bunch, I would say. And I'm doing rather well, actually, considering. And for the Titus game, it's alright. So I've been on a blue planet surface. I'm now Oh, hello, Sam. Good to see you, my friend. Don't you worry about coming late. An 8-bit Rogue Squadron, there we go. It's 8-bit Rogue Squadron by OSG. Well, there we go. I don't know if Zypho's still in there, whether he knows this game. So, here we go, next level. No, I haven't done numbers yet. No, I haven't. So, so you see, this is where, if you look on the screen, this is like an invasion going on. And it's like, oh crap. So, and it starts again. Hello, Lucas. Good to see you, matey. This is a Titus game called Galactic Conqueror. And it's my hidden gem for the night, I think. I'm actually starting to enjoy it more now than I did before I streamed. Yeah, I think this is the one. So there we go. It's tight arse. Yes, exactly. It's tight arse. Well, we all like a tight arse, don't we? So I can't barrel roll on that bit. Why not? Why can't I barrel roll? Oh, that's poop. Maybe because it's like level 1. Each section you got to destroy certain things. It's more to focus on the ground, maybe. I just realised I seem to have infinite energy, infinite lives. Let's just say. Oh no, I've got. Let's see what happens when you die. Oh. Come on, die. Oh, well, there we go. I've gone back into space again. Won't be long now, Mikey. So there's another barrel roll just for Luke, just for everybody, just for OSG. He likes a good barrel roll, I've heard, or a good roll in a barrel. Yeah, interesting game. I'm enjoying this more now. Right, I'm going to move on because what I want to do is I'll just let that crash and finish. Because what I would like to do is have a look at this one that Andrea's put in for me. Ah, right. Houston, we have a problem. Where's my Discord gone? Let me open Discord. Because Anna's put a game. Andrea's put a game. Gotta keep going, Anna. Andrea's put a game in there for me. That she wants me to look at. You just have to bear with me. So. There we go. Let's download that to. I shall download it too. I hope this isn't affecting the stream or anything. There we go. Well, hopefully I haven't crashed my... was that, Andrea? It's nothing exciting. Good. I only got to playing it, a bit of it, before my laptop completely crashed. Sorry to hear that. There we go, that should have done. I need to close my Discord now, only because it keeps going bleep when people are chatting. So I'm going to close that. How much more? Feel your pain there, buddy. I feel your pain. Now, where have I just put that? Let's have a look at this one. This is by Andrea. So this is it's an Amsoft game. Well, that's an interesting animation at the beginning. I think we should press I for instructions because I haven't got a clue. Left arm down, E for earthquake. It's a strategy game. You have to guide a number of barrels through a maze of tunnels, trying to make them land on one of the 9 boxes at the bottom of the maze. As the barrel descends through the maze, they will negotiate a series of gates which will alter their course. Your aim is to study the maze and try to discern the destination of each barrel in order to achieve 20 barrels per level. Yes, it does have instructions, which is marvellous. Okay. So on levels 1 to 4, I need 1 barrel on 1 box. Let's have a look then. Oh, now then. So, this is interesting. How does this work? So, yeah, it's like a maze. So, I would say that that should go down that one. And then I get that. Now, that should put 1 over in there. Right, maybe over here somewhere. No, that will get stuck there. Or you can check. Ah, thank you, Andrea. Thank you for that tip there. I can go up and down to change the maze. Well, I've got one there, but I don't want one there. Let's have a look, see. La, 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 la. Oh, now if I put one down there, that should fill that one. And if I do it, oh no, it won't. That's a shame. Yeah, it's a head wrencher. That should, looking at that, I'll go there. Sorry, you'll have to bear with me. That should go. Reminds me of the penny arcade. You drop a penny in the hope of dislodging coins. Yeah. What's into that? Right, so if there's already a barrel in that slot at the bottom, it'll cancel it out, which is not good. So that should go. And it does. This is quite a funky little game, this, Andrea. I can't get it in there. I'm just having a look over here now. That should work. Yeah, it's not a bad little puzzle game, this at all, Andrea. Well done on that. This has hilarious box art according to Zypho. There we go. Don't know if you saw that last game, Zypho, but I'm going to pick that as my hidden gem, although this one's quite nice too. Yeah, it's quite an interesting game, this one, Andrea. It's a good choice, and I think this is on. I'll put this on Discord as well for everybody. Well, it's already on my Discord. If you go onto my Discord, Andrew just put it in there in the chat, which is lovely of her. But no, it's quite a nice game. Oh, well, I'll have to involve you in this a bit more often, Andrea. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure it out. Yeah. Well, there we go. I'm gonna leave it at that. Here we go. Let's go back to the chats. And we'll get ready to start winding down for Mikey. So, oops, let's have a look. Let's reset the. Let's reset that, and then I can get over here. So there we go. That's our letter G. There's a couple of interesting games in there. I think that that maybe something like you've got to try them a few times. It's hard when it's just the first go of it. So you got to have a go of it yourself and try them. You might like them. I will put them in my Discord. I think Our Hidden Gems is the one I've just played, and by Andrea, which is lovely, and also the Galactic Conqueror by Titus or Titus, or however else you want to say it. But yes, that is certainly it's got an afterburner vibe in space, which is nice, and each level slightly different. So what I would like is who have we got? We've got Saman, we've got Zai, we've got a few mods in the thing. If you could put a link to the Twitch, Mikey Smith's Twitch, because he's going to be going live in a moment. Right? He's going to be playing 3DO games, which will be interesting. Oh yes, I don't worry. Yeah, it's down there in the thing. Well, you support me, I support you. So yeah, Novabug said drop it in the Discord and they'll paste it in. And as soon as if somebody could paste it in all the Discords as well, including my own. So thank you. Yeah, it was my Mike that you saw last week who did the VHS tape thing. So we went for the 80s. So we're just waiting on the link coming into the chat so I can move people over to the awesome Mikey Smith. So who I advise everybody to follow on Twitch, and the absolutely lovely Janie. There we go. It's in. Thank you, Glenn, for that. So there we go, folks. I shall put these games into Discord as always. Please have a go. I'm going to shoot over to Mikey Smith myself. I strongly suggest everybody joins in there, and we'll continue the fun and frivolity. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Yes, it was CMVG, Lucas. That was the idea. But yeah, thanks for joining in, guys. Obviously, if you're watching this on replay, click subscribe, that kind of rubbish that everybody goes on about. But let's keep this. Yes, I certainly am Novabug along with you, sir, and Zai. Let's keep the CPC alive. You can have CPC weekends, and thank you, Rex Runlim, for that. Thank you so much to Andrea for taking part in the stream in her wonderful way that she does, and coming up with a game that I've not seen. So yes, so Lucas, it's hour and 20 minutes now, and I want to hand over to Mikey Smith, and that was my last game. So I think that's about all I can say, really, other than stay safe. I'll see you all next week for the letter H. I may do H and I together. If there's any hidden gems you know of, send it to my Discord. I would appreciate that. And yes, thank you very much, Glenn for saying that. Swap that like button. I would appreciate it, and I'll see you all in Discord. Thank you, Retro Onlim, for the old rustlers there. And yeah, no worries, iPhone. And I think all that's left to say is see you next week. See you over on Twitch in a moment. Yellow Belly out.